Hey, what's up you guys? So today I'm doing my first Project Pan update, which I'm very excited about because I already have really good progress. But first, let's do a random unboxing of what I got on Amazon last night. You'll never guess what I bought. I bought a jar of nuts. Macadamia nuts, not for me, for my birds. Literally, I have to do like a video about all of the birds that come to my bird feeder because I have this app that tracks like what birds you've seen, and I've seen at least 20 different birds, and I feel like that's a lot. So apparently they like macadamia nuts, so I thought I would put some out and see if they were a big hit or not. Like sometimes like the internet says like, oh, a bird likes something, but it only like likes it a tiny bit or like loves it. So I don't know how much they're gonna like these, so it's an experiment. So I made really good progress. Probably the only reason why I'm making such good progress is because I do my makeup every day for work now that I have a job. So I have 3 empties technically, or I guess 3 things that I hit my goal on, not necessarily empties, but that's like amazing. I feel like 3 is like great. Okay, so let's start off with what I used up because that's the most exciting part. I used up this body spray that I've been trying to use up for like months and months and months. So finally this can get out of my life. So this was just from like some random brand, Delights by Paris Presence. I don't know. I think I got this at like a sleepover or something in like middle school. This is like probably like 10 years old. So that's done. I used up a lip product. This was Ace Beauté in Slick Luster. So I can't get anything else out of here. I'm like literally at the bottom. So hopefully I feel like you can kind of see like that's like empty. So we're done with the lip product. I probably have the most lip products out of like any other category. So I feel like definitely let's work on some lip products because I have a lot. I actually just bought new organizers. They're like what you see here, these tiny drawers, but it's not those. I have them on my desk just for all my lip products, and I like went through and reorganized them all, and they look very pretty. They're very well sorted now, but definitely should work on lip products. I think I want to set a rule for myself where I always have some sort of like lip balm type product or lip care, because I guess it doesn't have to technically be a lip balm, but I think I always want a lip balm in my Project Pan, so that's gonna be one of the things we roll in today. Second, or I guess the third thing that I used up was this Trestique blush stick, and here's why it's not really an empty. There was like all this space inside of it, like I don't know, maybe a little under a centimeter deep. So I scraped it out. So I literally made it to this line and it was like flat, and then I was like, I bet there's like a ton still in here. So I scraped it out, but now this is empty, but I didn't technically use it all up. And I put it in my Z palette, just in its own little pan. I just like smushed it in there with a spatula. So hit my goal on it, but I'm gonna keep it in here and use the rest that I dug out, and now it's in a little pan. So here's where we are with that. So we hit our goal of 3 things. That's amazing. Now the rest of everything. So for this Ren Clean Skincare Glow Daily Vitamin C Gel Cream, I don't particularly care for this. So I'm not having the funnest time panning this. But I do like that it has an airless pump because that makes it very easy to track progress. So I am enjoying it for that reason, so I'm gonna keep it in here probably till I use it up. But like, there's just nothing fun about it. Like, if you guys have watched me for a while now, you know that I like fun things. I like fun colors, fun scents, anything fun, and this does not scream fun, and it doesn't even smell fun. I don't have like skin issues really, so it's always going to be hard to tell if something works because my skin is just like fine. I don't really have skin problems. I don't even know what this is supposed to do. It has vitamin C in it. I think it's just kind of a moisturizer. I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's not horrible. It's just boring. So that's where we are with that. This is taking a lot longer to use up than I thought it would. I feel like, I don't know, how long have I been on these products? 3 weeks, 4 weeks? And only that much. Like, I would have thought I would have gone through more than that by now. But I haven't. Then we have the Becca powder. This was the powder that was Hydra Mist, where it feels cold on your skin. I don't know how they did that technology, but that's really cool. So now we're down to here. Only a tiny bit of progress, but I feel like loose powders go slow. So still going strong. We have a tiny bit left. I'm hoping now that we're like down to just this little bit, it'll go faster, but we'll see. I don't mind this, but I'm getting bored of this. I don't know. And then the e.l.f. lip gloss in Coral Kiss. We have like an inch, maybe a little under an inch of progress. So that's pretty good. This I don't like because it doesn't, I would say it tastes like it's expired, but it's always tasted like this. Maybe I bought it and it was already expired. I don't know. Maybe this is just how it tastes. I don't know. But I don't like how it tastes, but it settles really nice. So I knew it would be fun to pan because we could see the progress really easily. So I'm just going to keep going with this till we use it up, hopefully. And it's going faster than I thought. Apparently, I'm good at panning lip products, okay? I never would have thought that I would be because I feel like everybody has a hard time panning lip products and I always go very slow for people. But I panned this whole thing. I think this was I only had like half of that. But I panned this whole thing. I have almost an inch of progress on this. I don't think it's even been a full month that I've been panning these products. So I think we should just keep rolling with lip products because I guess that's one of my strengths of something that I'm good at panning for whatever reason. I don't know. And then the Burt's Bees lip shimmer I have been neglecting just because I was working on the other ones. And I feel like the majority of the time I was doing the Ace Beauté one because it was like a nice neutral shade that is very similar to my natural lip color. And I was just focusing really hard on this. Then I used this up. Then I started working on this. So I haven't spent a lot of time working on the Burt's Bees lip shimmer in Peony, but I do have a tiny bit of progress. So, but like tiny, very tiny. So that's how much I went down. But I've been going very hard on this in the past like 3 to 4 days. So if that's only 3 or 4 days of progress, that's not bad. But definitely going to give this more attention for this next cycle, round, whatever. And then the Avon eyeliner. I've had this for like 12 years probably. This was my first eyeliner ever. And this is still very creamy. I don't know how. Like, I feel like after 12 years, anything would be dry, but not this. So we went down that much, almost half, but I feel like eyeliners go slow. So I feel like that's good progress for an eyeliner, because like, I don't know, I feel like eyeliners take time. So that's where we are with that. So I don't think this will be finished by the next update unless I like really go hard with this. And then our bronzer, still don't know what the heck this brand is because I can't read this. I work for a medical billing company, okay? This is off topic, but it is on topic. And we need the diplomas or their graduation certificates as like their credentials to prove that they like graduated and like are a doctor. And this is like the font that like diplomas are written in, and I'm like, why would you make it like so hard to read? Like I don't know. And then like God forbid one of the doctors gives you like the one that's written in Latin. Like who can read that? Like, off topic, side rant, but anyway, I don't know what the heck this brand is because I can't read this. So if you know what brand this is, please comment down below because I don't know. But this is the bronzer. It's going to go slow because I'm pale, okay? So don't expect a ton of progress on the bronzer. I have hit pan in another bronzer before, so I can hit pan in these things. It just takes me a really, really, really long time. So I feel like we are making progress. Like you can see the whole thing is kind of textured from where I've been dipping my brush in. My brush kind of fits over the whole thing, so it's not really gonna have like a dip in the center because my brush kind of just goes over the whole pan. But I don't know. I feel like that's not really hardly any progress, but I don't know how deep this pan is. That's gonna be in here for months. Then we have RMS Beauty. This was the highlighter I put in here. I've been using this on like every place that you highlight. I do it on my cheekbones, on my nose, on my cupid's bow, on my brow bone, like everywhere. And this I feel like has a noticeable dip. Yeah, can you like, you can kind of see that, like, but I feel like this is going slow too. I don't know. So that's where I'm at with everything. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what I might be able to pan by the next update, if anything. But anyways, here's what I'm rolling in. So I have my lip balm product. This is from Jouer Lip Enhancer. I don't know. It's like just a clear lip product. I don't know. Like lip enhancer, like what does that mean? It's not a lip plumper because there's nothing like plumping in it. At least to my knowledge that I've noticed. But this was in a project pan months ago, I think, because there's 2 lines on it. And this is the one that I'm at now. So goal will be to pan the whole thing. So we'll see how fast this goes. And then my other thing, this was just sitting in my bathroom. And as we get closer and closer to the time that I will be moving out of this house, I'm starting to get more and more paranoid about all of these items that I have. So I want to throw in bigger items into my project pan to get rid of bigger items. Because like I've done smaller sample size items and those are good because then I don't feel so overwhelmed and they don't just continue on endlessly and like I'm just stuck with this thing forever. Like, so this was like sample size technically, so we used that up, but like this is like going on endlessly. I want to throw in bigger products so that like the amount of stuff, even though this is only one item and this is only one item, like the amount of stuff that I have goes down because this is humongous compared to like a tiny makeup product. So I'm throwing in this lotion. I've had this also probably for like 10 years. I don't know. This is from Bath & Body Works. I don't think they make anything in these shaped containers anymore. Like this is old. Like if you were like really into Bath & Body Works in the day, you probably know how long ago this was because this is not what Bath & Body Works stuff looks like today, at least not to my knowledge. I don't really buy anything from Bath & Body Works. So this is White Cherry Blossom Lotion. So we're starting here. We have about 2/3 left. I feel like this is a good big item to try to use up. It's lotion. I feel like lotion can go fast or slow. It just depends how much you use it. I have problems remembering to use things, but I feel like now that I'm like in a routine, now that I have a job, I feel like I'm more likely to remember just because I have like a routine of things. And if I leave it on my desk where I do my makeup, then hopefully I'll like see it and do it at that time too. So goal will be to use this whole thing up, get it out of my life. I gotta do at some point like, not necessarily like a bathroom tour, but like a video where we just like look at everything that I have and be like, what should we use up and like get rid of and get out of my life, you know? Like, I don't know. So anyway, that is my Project Pan update. If I had to guess what I could possibly use up by the next update, okay, maybe the blush. Because, like, that's like a significant amount of blush for a blush stick to use up in like 3 weeks. So, but this was very sheer, so I was just like going over it a ton of times. So I feel like that's why this went really quick. So maybe we can use up the blush. Maybe, possibly this. But that would be really hard. There's a lot in here. Maybe the Jouer thing, because I just use a ton of lip balm. But I don't really think anything else. Possibly the eyeliner, but I don't think so. But anyway, we'll see what happens by my next update. Hopefully I can hit pan on at least one thing. Probably the blush. If I had to guess, I would guess that I'm gonna use up the blush before my next update. But anyway, that's the status of my Project Pan. I feel like it's getting more and more exciting than it was like in years past, because now I'm putting in like bigger things. Like these are really big compared to what I used to throw in, and like this is like a full-size big giant lip gloss. Like, oh, and the powder, I guess that's also full size. So anyway, this has been my Project Pan update. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below if you have any tips or tricks for me for using up any of these things that go particularly slow, like the bronzer, because I'm pale. I don't know how you're gonna get around that though. Or like the moisturizer, because this is going to take forever. But anyway, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!